coming out the door. Read this article about the new Outside Plus app now available for members on iOS devices. Download the application. Christopher Blevins and Matt Beers celebrated their 5th stage win at the Absacate Epic on Saturday and moved up to 2nd place overall with 1 day left in the race. Nino Schurter and Andre Frischknecht returned to the overall lead after finishing 2nd on the stage, sitting just 90 seconds ahead of Beers and Blevins. After a day in yellow jerseys, Lucas Baum and George Egger finished 3rd in the overall standings by 5.5 minutes. After winning 6th stage, Kim Lecourt and Vera Lusa wore the orange leader jerseys and scored a hat-trick to win stage. Former leaders Amy Wakefield and Candice Lowe finished 4th, losing more than 30 minutes to the new category leaders in stage 6. Sofia Gomez Villafani Katerina Nash finished 2nd on the day and 3rd, 27 minutes behind Lecourt Lusa. Epic conditions on Saturday at Cape Epic. Both men's and women's races were heavily hit by mechanical issues from the leading teams on a race day that many drivers have called one of toughest races ever. Rain pouring down 73 km stage turned the climbs into sticky clay streams and single-track descents into dangerous mud baths. About 33 km into race, Wakefield broke the rim of his rear wheel after hitting a pothole and had to drive 8 km to next tech zone without a rear tire. Up until that point, Wakefield, Lowe, Lusa and Lecourt had been riding comfortably together. "I went through the same ditch as Amy," Lecourt said. "I was just lucky. Probably my hardest day on the bike. I tried to be safe the entire trip but still nearly fell over a few times. I think the tears might be mud running down my eyes, but I don't know." After the mechanics, Wakefield and Lowe were even further behind, finishing 39 minutes after Lusa and Lecourt, who eventually won the stage. The new orange lead jersey users will start the final stage with a 25-minute lead over Wakefield and Lowe. With a huge margin going 80 kilometers to stage 7, Lusa and Lecourt take nothing lightly. "It's still a long 80 kilometers, Lusa said. "I won't be too excited until I cross the finish line," said Lecourt. Kim Lecourt and Vera Lusa on stage 6 of the 2023 Absacate Epic in men's race, ORBAX Lead X Speed Company also had a mechanical problem about 40 kilometers from the stage, causing them to leave leading group. Before their misfortune, Baum and Egger had been advancing at the front with Blevins and Beers. These 4 drivers took control when Nino Schurter had to step back to help Andre Frischknecht. Still, Frischknecht and Schurter managed to rebound and managed to compete at home for the 2nd time. Blevins and Beers were in control all day. Blevins said he started the day by getting up early to watch the LA Lakers game. The Lakers won, and Blevins initially said that should have been a good omen. This turned out to be the case as he and Beers dominated the day by appearing strong even before Baum and Egger had to stop for repairs. "We saw Lucas and George stop," Blevins said. "We heard something but we weren't quite sure what it was, so we kept our heads down and kept racing. It's just the Epic of Cape Absa, but anything can happen, especially in the circumstances we have today. It was so brutal outside. We had the right tires on, but it's very difficult to race in these conditions. It was very muddy and going down the single track was incredibly slow." 2023 Absacate Epic 6th stage results: Toyota Specialist 91 Matthew Beers, Christopher Blevins, 32,648.9 Scott SRAM MTB Racing Nino Schurter, Andre Frischknecht, 33,056.2 Bulls Mavericks Albin Lacotta, Axel Rudolph Cortinet, 33,346.7 Efficient Infinity Insurance Kim Lecourt, Vera Lusa, 43,002.991 Songo Expert Sofia Gomez Villafani, Katerina Nash, 44,300.7 Cannondale Vascar Greet Steinberg, Monica Juliana Calderon Martinez, 44,600.2 2023 Absacate Epic General. Classification after Stage 6 Scott Esram MTB Racing Nuno Schurter, Andrew Frischneck, 230,754.8 Toyota Specialist 91 Matthew Beers, Christopher Blevins, 230,927.2 Obia X Leap X Speed Company Race George Egger, Lucas Baum, 231,327.0 Efficient Infinity Insurance Kim Court, Vera Lucer, 290,828.72 Efort. Network Seattle Coffee Co. Amy Wakefield, Candice Lowe, 293,341.491 Songo Expert Sophia Gomez Villafani, Katerina Nash, 293,548.7.